Most people believe that chorus fruits just randomly teleport you. But by covering each block with snow, you can force the game to teleport you directly into your secret base. I'm testing 1000 IQ secret bases to see if they're real or just clickbait. Starting with, wait. Oh, this is so boring. It's obvious there's a secret base behind the painting. Wait, why can't he walk through? Why is it not working? Spawning torchflower seeds now and... Wait, those were iron doors. How did torchflower seeds open iron doors? That makes no sense. Why is there a random sniffer in the room? At first, I thought this was some crazy complicated redstone that was impossible to do, but it turns out it actually uses no redstone, and it's super easy for you guys to use in your own world. So imagine this is my secret base here, and the main thing here is he's using iron doors instead of regular doors. For those of you who don't know, this is a very classic, secret base trick where you put a painting in front of the doors here, and then you can open up this door and now you can walk through. But, obviously it's kind of flawed because you just walk up to paintings and then you can walk through them. But what's different about this secret base, at least I watched the video a couple more times to figure this out, is it's using iron doors. So initially you can't walk through the secret base. And then there are pressure plates on the other side, but you're probably thinking,
EY, there are pressure plates.
But they're on the wrong side. How are you getting inside the base? Now, actually it's all in the sniffer. So the sniffer actually opened up the secret base, but isn't that just random? Well, not exactly. You can control when the sniffer walks on the pressure plates using water and torchflower seeds. That's why he had those in the first place. You see, for whatever weird and strange reason, the sniffer is hard-coded to never walk past water. The trick is all in the torchflower seeds. This is the only food that sniffers like to eat. You can see here, if I hold this up. Hello? Oh, wait, no. I'm dumb. I'm using not the torchflower, it's the torchflower seeds. That's the difference. Okay, so if you hold this up, you can see here, Mr. Sniffer is going to follow me. He likes them very much. In fact, he likes them so much, he can sniff them out through the painting. And what you're waiting for, it's really, I wish I could show you guys right now, but you're waiting for him to come up to the seeds here. And this is the only reason that he will walk past water. That's just how the game is programmed. And boom! He stands on the pressure plates and open up. Then you just use the seeds to lure him back over, you close it, and you're in. Okay, we got a room of bamboo and chests. What? He just climbed up the bamboo without any ladders. Did you all see that? No way this is real. Chests don't let you jump on them. He's definitely using hacks, right? And then he went through the roof. Okay, I think that was snow he went through, so that might be possible. We have to test this. Once again, I had to watch the video like, 7 times to figure out what was going on, because this is so sneaky, yet so simple. And the trick comes all down to using bamboo for your walls, snow for your roof, and chests lined up like so. So let's break down what happened initially. First off, this wasn't actually bamboo. That's right, it was scaffolding, which you can actually climb up. The thing is though, look, bamboo and scaffolding use the exact same texture for the legs. So if we come up here from the roof, break out these bamboo blocks in the corner and replace them with scaffolding, you literally can't tell the difference. The next trick is to use snow on the top, because what you're gonna do is just around where you want the entrance to be, you're going to place some powdered snow. And as you guys know, the difference between snow and powdered snow is you can actually go through powdered snow, meaning you're able to pass through the roof and the ground. And because it looks basically the same as normal snow, no one is going to notice. The final trick is chests. You see, if these were just, regular old blocks here, you wouldn't be able to get up here.
Nope.
No way. But chests are just 1 pixel smaller than a regular full-size block. You can actually see there. You can see that scaffolding sticking out. So if you get right in the corner and jump, look at that. It looks like I'm floating in midair, but I'm actually on the scaffolding. And then we jump, and we get through the powdered snow just like that. And you can build your secret base on the roof. Mans is looking at the roof. It's got a little bit crazy. And, okay, he's got this secret room above that roof where I was looking. At least he's shown us that, but how's he getting into it? A horse named Dinnerbone. Is this just a TikTok video showing me how to get a Dinnerbone horse? That is not a secret base, bro. I don't understand. Okay, he's looking back at the roof. You can kind of see the horse's ears. He just phased through the ground. Alright, so I have my very standard looking base, but I've got a secret room up above, which normally I would probably just have a ladder, but everyone would be able to find that. So let's give it a go what they were doing. A horse? Was it? I think it was a horse. It wasn't a donkey or a mule. And they had a saddle. They used a name tag to make him go upside down with dinner bones. So we'll grab ourselves a name tag as well. And they tamed it using golden apples. I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but I think we want to try and copy the short as closely as we possibly can. So let's go dinner bone here. And I think they tamed it first. Or did they? No, they named it dinner bone first. Then they tamed it. So let's feed him some golden apples. All right, and jumped on his back. Okay, we need those tamed hearts. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Now we can chuck a saddle on him and we can ride it upside down. All right, so we should be able to see the ears. Oh, wait, what? How am I supposed to get up there? I don't think that those were blocks. The ears were sticking through, but the ears are not big enough for one block. But you know what is big enough? Slabs. If we replace those spruce blocks with spruce slabs, maybe this will change it. So if we change that to a spruce slab. Look, you can actually see the ears. No way. All right, let's give it a go. What? I can literally see the horse's ears. Why is it not working? They clickbaited it. I can't believe that was fake, bro. I'm wasting my time. I'm sorry for wasting your time, guys, but this is why we do it, to expose the fake clickbait. I hate clickbait videos. I can't believe it. A glass block. That's it. And a button. Okay. Whoa. Huh? That just teleported him. I don't understand. It wasn't connected to anything. It was just floating in the air. There was no redstone. Okay, there's redstone here, but that clearly wasn't connected to the glass block. And then it teleported. Did they use a command? No, it said end pearl. Even gonna lie, I'm pretty certain that this is fake clickbait. That teleport was just too smooth. It had to be using command blocks. Right? But it is still my job to test it, because if this works, it will be the greatest secret base of all time, which all of you need. Because who would ever guess that a floating block like this, that clearly is not connected to any redstone, you can just place a button on it, click it, and it would, after all, there was a skulk sensor, and skulk sensors can test for sound, so you could theoretically test for the sound of a button. But how do you make it so it doesn't, pick up the sounds of you walking? Because look at this. If I walk and I jump around like this, hold up. He's gonna, see, that's activating the skulk sensor. However, the redstone wasn't what I was interested in. They had an end pearl stasis chamber, which you can build by digging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks under the ground. Now, I know that this part definitely does work, and you can use it to teleport away from dangerous situations. Now, you see, we can throw this end pearl down, and it's going to float on the surface, and when you close the trapdoor, it teleports you in there. So now the obvious first step is to chuck a comparator in front of our skulk sensor. This is going to detect for the sound and turn that into a redstone signal. But we're going to put this into subtract mode, and we're going to put another comparator going into that with a chest. Now here is the secret source. At least I think it is, or maybe they were just messing with us. In the video, there were 16 piles or stacks of stone bricks. That's right, 16. And I think that this is what allows it to test specifically the sound of a button. We're gonna place a button here. I'm not sure exactly why, it's just what the video had. Maybe that allows it to test for the sound, but I don't know. I just don't know. So the redstone, at least I'm looking at it now, and it makes sense. This could actually work. Hold up. This whole time I actually thought this was fake, but now that I've seen it and I've built it, this might work. No way! All right, we're gonna chuck down the amp pearl, and let's find out. All right, so we're out here, and we've got the button, and we click the button. Did that work? It's just not working. I click the button. What? It just worked! Hidden base underneath bed with drip leaf? Okay, I don't know how you combine leaves and bed, but I'm all for it. That is a very strange texture pack, but I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with the base. Right? A trapdoor and a drip leaf. What? There's a base there, but he can't fit through. Huh? How did that? What just happened? And then he minecarted it. I would never think to do that. Because can you actually do that? So we have the base, and now we have the bed. How do you get under the bed? Drip leaf is the key, but I still don't really quite understand how drip leaf is the key. Okay, so we can't plant drip leaf on just any block. It has to be moss block. But it's gonna be a single block. I can't get under a... If you make it 2 blocks, it won't work. how did the person get under there? Oh, the oldest trick in the book. Spruce blocks and spruce trapdoors look super similar. So if we place a, I don't know, like a spruce trapdoor there and then put the beds over it, yeah, you literally can't tell at a first glance, especially if you then cover these up with spruce trapdoors as well. Ho, 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 ho. But if you come down here and it breaks down, how do you get underneath? I don't understand. See, I'm just standing here. Oh, what? I actually didn't know that. When the drip leaf closes, it forces you into a crawling animation, and then you can get underneath the trapdoor. Oh, that's so smart. Okay, and then we can build down here, and they actually had double layers of protection going on here. And they had another slab here, which was the same color. So they had a slab there, and then on this side, they had a rail and a minecart. That's so smart. So even if someone manages to get past the first thing, it's unlikely they'll see the second bit of the secret base, making it even more secure. We put a trapdoor there, that'll protect it from, you know, rolling around accidentally. And so if we come down, we first come through the drip leaf, and let's see whether this works. Okay, you have to wait. Most people are not going to be patient enough to wait. They'll be just like, this is weird, and leave. But you wait, you come through here. Oh, perfect. And then you can get through.
Glitch hidden base in Minecraft Bedrock.
A composter. Hey, yo! No way Mojang left that again. This has to be Cap. And hold up, is that guy wearing EY merch? Yo, he must be a fan. All the real ones got that exclusive EY merch, which you guys have to get as well, down below or at EYstream.store, so you can join the Wave Gang. I quickly tried this on Java Edition, which we were just on, and it didn't work. But the short did say it was for Bedrock. So let's find out. Is Bedrock a more broken game? Is it the worst version? Well, technically it would be the better version because it has this really cool secret base in it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they just had a composter with a hole dug below it where the secret base was. It's that simple and easy for you guys to do in your own world. All right, ready? And we're gonna click the C. That's so easy. And if you do it like literally on one of these composters next to the farm, no one is going to guess that there's a secret base here because who checks composters at villages? No one would. Is that a charged creeper? Nah. What does this have to do with the base? Wait, don't tell me. The base is underneath the charged creeper. Oh, he's not gonna jump into him, is he? Oh no. Hey, yo. Oh! How did he not blow up? This can't be real. That has to be a troll post. It's just trying to get people to blow themselves up, right? We're gonna start with 19 blocks. This is exactly how many there were in the video. Now, there are layers to this. This base is so hard to build. I mean, technically not as hard as redstone. I hate redstone. It's just so complicated. I can never do it. I ain't mumbo jumbo out here. But it does require you to have a charged creeper. However, because it's so random and weird, I don't think anyone would ever think, you know, to look underneath a charged creeper. Nobody wants to accidentally blow themselves up and lose all their loot, which makes this such a good base. So we're going to need a minecart here right at the start to activate. Now, we need to move the charged creeper right into position. So if we have a powered rail, we can activate that button and that will, yep, okay, so that will push that rail. That's good. We just need to get our charged creeper in there, which is much easier said than done. So if you're doing this in survival, the way I'd recommend doing it is building out a little kind of open area like this above where your minecart is going to be. And you need to essentially get a creeper to chase you here, which is already hard enough. But once you do that, then you're going to need a lightning rod. And you want to put this just above your creeper. And you need to wait until it starts thunderstorming. Now, I ain't waiting around here, all right? I'm lazy. All right, I'm hungry, all right? I want to go have my din-dins, all right? My tummy do be rumbling. We're going to wait for it to go thundering, and we should see, yep, it's beginning to spark up any moment now. Down comes the lightning! Okay, this was really anticlimactic. There is another way you can get around this. You can grab a trident out and use an enchanted book. I believe it's called channeling. Yeah! Whip this out with an anvil, and we're gonna combine this just here. I forgot anvils had gravity. This whole thing is really embarrassing. Look, guys, all right, I'm trying out here. Once we enchanted that, we can shoot that at the copper rod. Boom, that's bringing down lightning. We got ourselves that charged creeper. You gotta be so careful doing this. We dropped him into the minecart, and we just need to get him in, get him in. Is he in? He's not in! No! No. Come on, go in. Yes, all right, we've got the charged creeper in. for you. They obviously made it look all fancy and nice, but we just want to see whether or not this is legit. So I'm gonna dig down here. This cave, imagine this was our secret base. And wait, how did this stop the creeper from falling down the hole? A trap door, maybe? That's the only thing I can think. If they had a trap door just there, then maybe the minecart wouldn't fall in. Oh, yeah, that will hold it up. And it will look like you won't be able to see it, just like we won't be able to see it in the video. Okay, so now we click that button that shoots off. Oh, wait. We need to build a thing there. No! Take two. I totally didn't cheat and use commands to summon in a charge creeper. No, not at all. All right, here we go. It's in. Oh, that looks so good. And then you can destroy all of this as well. And you can just make this like a charged creeper display in your house, right? And you can build like a little staircase out the back here and make it look like it's part of the decoration. Oh, that's genius. And so you know, all you have to do, wait, we need to be high enough actually so it doesn't blow up, right? I think that's the trick. So if we build a decorative staircase on the back here, if we come up here, and then, oh my gosh! Oh! I made it through! I did! And I didn't blow up. That is the most terrifying thing ever, and I love it!